Good morning from the bottom of the beginning of the climb to Mount Greylock. Trying to beat the rain. That's the goal. Well, howdy. I am like 3/4 of a mile from the summit of Mount Greylock. And I have about 15 minutes until the rain starts, which means I have just enough time to make it up there dry. I didn't bring my rain jacket this morning because the goal was to get to the van at the summit before the rain comes. So I didn't bring it. I just brought my Melly and my Puffy. I felt a sprinkle earlier, and so I took my Puffy off because I don't want to get the down wet, but it's freezing cold. Like, can't feel my hands. Nose is running. Freezing. We are in the clouds, and that is the memorial at Mount Greylock. Now, I need to find... Oh, there's Allison. Okay. Bye! What you missed is Allison is an angel and brought breakfast sandwiches for Quantum and I. So we got up here. He was already gone. He already took back off. But I smashed a bagel. And now, I'm walking through the clouds in the monument. It is a 100% chance of rain from now until tomorrow at like 2 p.m. So, I'm gonna freeze, but I only have like 5.9 more miles for the day. Also, how cool is this? Pretty cool. Oof. Only 3 miles downhill, and I am done for the day. I always find the way that I look to be so amusing. Quantum and I had played with the idea last night of zeroing today because it was supposed to be a downpour all day. And the idea of climbing up Mount Greylock in the pouring rain was not ideal. So we had kind of toyed with the idea of getting back on trail Monday and doing it then. But then we realized this morning, like 4 a.m., that there's going to be about a 4-hour break in the rain this morning, and it's still going to rain Monday. So we should take advantage of that 4-hour gap without rain while Allison and John are still here so that we can slack pack Mount Greylock. And if we catch rain on the way down, like we currently are doing, it's a break in the clouds right now, that would be better than zeroing today and then carrying our packs up in the rain anyway on Monday. At the end of today, I'll only be 5 miles out from Vermont, which is wild because that's the third to last state, and I don't even know how we're coming up on the end here, because as much as it is the grind and I don't want to walk some days, I can't believe I've put in this much distance already. It kind of feels like there's still some anticipation for the adventure, but I'm already in the middle of it, and it's very weird. But these rocks are wet, and I think it's starting to rain again, so I'm going to put this away and cruise down to the van. super into this. The video must be very entertaining. I am painting my nails and watching Shark Tank because we were done today really early. Now I'm just enjoying a hotel room. Good morning from another hotel bed because what's new? Trying to decide if we're zeroing or not. And that is about as far as I've gotten. Do I want to zero? Yes. Do I experience emotional turmoil around the idea of zeroing? Also, yes. Is it not that big of a deal? It's really not. Good morning. It's crazy that it's still morning. Last time we chatted, I was in bed having a meltdown, talking about if we were going to zero or not. And I decided we weren't. So then I took a shower, and then Quantum decided we were. So, and who would have thought?
Never decided that.
Yeah, who would have thought it would have been this one? We are going to be zeroing
In Bennington.
In Bennington, Vermont. Even though we're still technically in Massachusetts on trail, we have 5 miles left of Massachusetts. And we are going to start this morning off with a bang at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm pretty much going to follow Quantum around all day and watch him eat gross stuff. And that's all I have on my agenda.
And this will be a dozen.
QT and I are walking to downtown Bennington because you know what I really wanted to do on my zero day was walk further. My fingernails are so obnoxious. While Quantum eats copious amounts of calories for no reason, I'm gonna eat this beautiful chicken broccoli pasta dish. So here's the deal, is Quantum is just 100 and something calories shy of 5,000 calories out of 10,000 calories for the day. I am 2 beers and 1 pasta meal deep, and I am miserably full. My stomach feels distended. I feel like I just ate 10,000 calories. So the fact that Quantum isn't even halfway to 10,000 calories is mind-blowing to me. But let's ask the athlete how he feels.
My confidence went from a 10 to a 2 in about a half hour after the pizza, honestly.
Back from the grocery store, and I'm going to be eating an overpriced grown-up Lunchable, some watermelon, and I bought some ice cream for later. Meanwhile, Quantum is about to crush 4,200 calories or something like that. Something wild. In one sitting. While we watch basketball, because America. Nothing like living in land of the free, home of the brave, where you can be gluttonous. Yeah. It's actually disgusting. If you ever need to get a check on your appetite, if you ever feel like, man, I just could eat everything, I'm hungry all the time, I don't want to eat healthy, just make yourself eat 10,000 calories and then you won't want to eat, super disgusting food all the time. I mean, I actually don't know if that's true because I haven't tried it, but just watching him eat all this food today has made me think, I could eat less. So we'll see how he's feeling.
Or you can eat more because it's possible.
In the next couple hours. Good morning. I just packed up mi mochila. And she's hefty. We have one big climb out this morning and then just back to ups and downs. We hit Vermont this morning, so that's exciting. Let's get back out there. I'm ready. This is trail, so we're back on trail. Believe it or not. We are walking out of Greylock. So we got off trail before a zero after coming over Mount Greylock, up and over. Now we're climbing. Now we are climbing this ridgeline up here. It'll be one of probably 5 climbs we do today that are relatively steep. Having the pack back on per usual feels intense. But we're doing the dang thing. Apparently we're just gonna walk through the middle of the intersection. Who even needs the crosswalk side?
This way.
I think I'm walking in. What are we doing? Wow. We're struggling. We don't remember how to do this. You follow the blazes.
It's been a while.
It's
been a while.
So, you see all those bugs? Oof. Can you see all this? Do you see this?
Yeah. Grousing.
Holy cow, I don't...
Oh, they're just gonna lock onto anything.
I'm like eating them. You can't even tell that they're... Holy shoot fire. Oh! What is that from? Okay, we're not out of it, but looks like I'm literally inhaling hundreds of gnats right now, or whatever these are. We were staying in Bennington. Holy crap, you can see them.
I'll be biting.
I think I'm dying. Okay, anyway, going into Vermont today. That's exciting. I just ate hundreds of gnats, and I don't know where I'm going. Well, I'll be darned. Welcome to Vermont. That means I'm in my third to last state, and it feels super wild to be here.
Super wild, Vermont. Love it.
That also means that Quantum and I have hiked over 1,000 miles together. We met it right before 600, so we call it Goo Miles.
Goo miles.
And
we have a little less than Goo to go.
Now we have less than Goo to go. So crazy stuff, man. So Pennsylvania was known as Rocksylvania, right? Well, now that I'm in Vermont, it also has a nickname, and it's Vermud. And let me tell you, it has not disappointed. It really just came out the gate strong, letting you know who it was, what it's about. You know, on nice hot days, keeps your feet cool. No wonder pigs roll around in this stuff. I look like a boy every time I turn my camera on. Hey, QT.
Yes.
Why are you in my tent?
My sleeping bag's in Denver, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so clever Quantum over here forgot his sleeping bag in his mom's car. So just in case it gets cold, my sleeping bag turns into a quilt, which is big enough to be a blanket for this entire space. And so we're both crammed in here. Where is my tent currently set up, Quantum?
Next to a river?
Yeah, next to a river, which is one of his favorite things. So, you know, good for him. But we got to the shelter. It was 20 miles away from where we started, and I was 99.999% confident that that's where I was going to end up.
Here we are.
And here we are, another 1.4 or something ridiculous further by a river, stealth camped on some rocks on a hardly flat surface. But there's still daylight, so Quantum's probably confused why we're not walking, but done, I'm over it, and he was more than welcome to go, but he stayed. So we're gonna go to bed early, like now, and hope that between the temperatures and the rushing water right next to my tent, the condensation doesn't get too bad. Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night. The terrain today is pretty much all uphill, but it's very gradual. And we climbed Stratton Mountain, which will be the last mile and a half of the day, and a brutal climb. I need to make sure I'm eating enough, drinking lots of fluid, and breathing. Anyway, good morning from the Appalachian Trail, Vermont edition. I'm filtering water, but the flies are just like insane. Can you see them all? They're so obnoxious.
Beautiful.
Once again, buff covering my ear holes because these little fly things are out of hand. I'm over it. Not having a good day. I'm just physically exhausted. I mentally just don't really care. It's muddy and super buggy, and you can't even stop to get water without your mental sanity being checked by all these little black flies. I'm supposed to go 26.2 today and meet Quantum at a shelter, but I just don't think I have it in me. I was gonna stop at 20 yesterday, and he convinced me to go a couple further, which ended up being fine, I suppose. But today I just don't have it, and I don't really want our split up or break up or whatever to be just me not showing up somewhere and texting him, but I'm not in a good headspace. And I feel like a lot of you are probably like, I don't know, just get it together, or you only have a month left, or I don't know, whatever. And I feel so silly for feeling over it. But they say don't quit on a bad day. I wouldn't quit anyway. You'd have to drag my body off of this trail before I'd quit, but I'm for sure not enjoying the experience today. Well, it's starting to rain, and I still have probably 3 miles until where I plan on camping, which I have come to the conclusion is not with Quantum. Hopefully the rain will clear out the black flies. Do you see all these? Seriously miserable. Just waiting for a ride to Manchester. Because I'm not walking further, and I'm not staying here. Well, would you looky there? If it isn't an orange lizard. What's up? What's up, YouTube? Guess who? Oh. Guess who? Look who I found.
Walked a half a mile uphill to turn around.
He started up Stratton Mountain, which is this bad boy over here, and then came back down. We are going to go to his friend's house this evening, which is nice because I was either going to sleep in this parking lot or go into town by myself, and now QT is here, so...
No, don't get freaked out.
So, apparently, Apparently I've never been on live television before. I'm in a bed in Manchester, Vermont, and I was expecting to be alone in my tent in the rain, sad today. It just worked out to where I'm here, and I wasn't expecting that because I was pretty sure Quantum was going to go up and over Stratton without me. That was kind of the plan, or at least the expectation all day, but here I am. Yeah, anyway, back on the mountain tomorrow to see what the day holds. Starting with Stratton, which is a pretty big climb.
I feel like you don't need it. Yeah, you don't need it until like you get older.
8 a.m. Going up Stratton Mountain. KB, nicest dude ever, dropped us off and got out of the car to be immediately destroyed by black flies. It rained, so what was Vermont is now going to be like, I don't even know, that times a billion. I'm looking forward to crushing this next 22 miles. The sun is coming out. We're going up the fire tower. Sunshine.
Yeah.
So I am back at KB's. Slack packed 23 miles. I'm gonna jump in the shower. We're gonna do tacos tonight. It's only 5:45, so we're gonna enjoy the evening. Psyched about that. Today was polar opposite of yesterday. Like yesterday, I was crying talking to my camera, and today I feel like I could do anything. So, good day. Good day. But look at those. Also, the bugs are so bad, and I'm like scratching myself until I bleed. Also, between me and Quantum, there's always something going on camera.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. We in here, we in the bathroom. Where else are you gonna vlog? The bathroom. Woo! See, then you watch my videos later and you're like, I'm so embarrassing, but you do the same 4 things every time I film you. So that came off worse than it meant to.
Yeah, I hope that makes it in the video and all my friends in my comment section go freaking roast you.
Friends are wasted.
All my friends say I started shooting doubles when you walked in.
Pretty good.
Oh, we're doing it?
Mm-hmm. We're getting crazy.
Tonight too, we're a family.
Today, we have KB hiking with us.
Woo!
And if you saw this man, you would think, wow, he must be 1,700 miles into his through hike. Because he looks the part. And if you look the part, you're halfway there. Right? Beautiful. We are back on trail. And slack packing again, and I would slack pack every day now until the end if that was an easy option. Yeah, we've gotten really fortunate that it's like supposed to be raining all of these days, and we might get like a couple sprinkles, but like we have stayed incredibly dry, which I know is like not a thing for the Appalachian Trail. We are in peak black fly season, so my body is covered with bug bites. I scratched my legs so much in the shower last night that they bled. So that's not great, but it's part of it. That is definitely part of the experience. It's the first week of June, and this thing Like, we're in the last 3 states. I have 536 miles as of today. We'll probably do 20 today since KB's hiking with us, and then we'll either get our packs from his sister when she picks him up and go 3 more miles to the shelter, or maybe I'll zero tomorrow, because why not? I don't know what the day holds. I don't know what the night holds, but I know what the next 10 hours holds, and it's 20 miles of mud and mosquitoes.
What up?
How do you feel?
I feel good.
I'm
rocking. We got some water.
There's bugs.
We rocking.
A little turkey.
Killing it. Just cruising through.
That's where the hedge is.
That's where we can
Ooh,
hedge
baby.
it. So it's things like that. So it's like,
I think it's actually broken.
Is it?
No.
Oh, I was scared.
My phone is. Ugh.
Are you okay?
Guys, comedy relief here. I know
that was
we're all hurt emotionally. I gotta loosen it up every now and then, be funny, clown stuff. Not, it was so intentional. Come on now. You think I would just fall like that?
YOLO.
Oh yeah, if you buy it, it's like you have
Hi,
like
bud.
6 pieces. You're like, welcome. I brought some. You're welcome. I love.
Well, your mud is a real thing. I haven't said it enough, but today is just a casual, slow 20 miles with Quantum and KB, who we're calling Whiskey Business, Biz for short, and it's been a good time.
Hey y'all.
Just went swimming, or I just went swimming in this lake.
We watched.
They watched. He looked like maybe he was gonna try to swim, and then he didn't commit.
He was just showing off and stuff.
Do you want me to get in?
He just wanted to take his clothes off.
Uh-huh.
I get in.
It's in the hike. I'm soaked. Just absolutely drenched. But I had like 4.
The words are synonymous with 2 other words that happen to rhyme, like stinky pinky. So you could do,
Smelly finger.
you could do smelly finger. That'd be stinky
And the
pinky.
answer would be stinky pink.
Right.
So I gave them speed calamity.
No.
Debacle.
Debacle.
No, it's
Speed debacle.
speed debacle.
Wait,
What is it?
Can I think about it?
No, we thought about it for 7
They
hours.
they just thought about it for 8 hours.
Could not get it.
Okay.
Okay, which one? I'll give you one of the words first, and then which one do you want?
Give us speed.
Velocity.
Velocity, atrocity.
Close.
Velocity monstrosity.
That's it.
Oh, that rhymes.
That does rhyme.
That rhymes.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Thank you.
Oh, you're kind of crushing it, kid.
Crushing it, kid. Good morning. I can't believe I have on a Clemson shirt. As someone who graduated from the University of Oklahoma, this feels wrong. I itch everywhere from all the bugs, but today I think we are going to float the river in Vermont, so I'm super excited. So, change of scenery.
What up? You took too long to get in.
Woo!
Wow, the river's moving at a nice little pace
It
here.
is. It's a jaunt for sure.
Well, we'll see you when we get there.
Okay, KB, Whiskey Biz, tell me what's about to happen.
We got some rapids coming up. I'm gonna hold on to my beer real tight. And we're gonna see how it goes.
Oh, here we go. Wow, I I feel so happy. Oh no.
Oh, big rock. Everything's soaked again.
Oh, back to that chill life. Thank you. Oh Lord. Something about us going golfing while we hike the AT in rain. Gets bashful.